Hey there, it's Steve Dahl, and if you are enjoying these free episodes of the Steve Dahl podcast, let me tell you about a special deal that we have right now at Dahl.com. If you go to Dahl.com/promo, you can sign up to listen to 2 weeks of the shows that are behind the paywall for just $1. That's 14 days for just $1. Check it out, and we hope you become a member of our podcast family, a permanent member. Enjoy the show.
The spirit of innovation is deeply ingrained in America, and Google is helping Americans innovate in ways both big and small. Central Texas Regional Mobility Authority is using Google AI to create smarter tolling systems and improve traffic flow for Texans. This is a new era of American innovation. Find out more at g.co/American innovation.
The McDonald's snack wrap is back. You brought it back. Ranch snack wrap. Spicy snack wrap. You broke the internet for a snack. Snack wrap is back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold! Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. With school out, summer is the perfect time to teach our kids real-world money skills they'll use forever. Greenlight is a debit card and the #1 family finance and safety app used by millions of families, helping kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. Parents can send their kids money and track their spending and saving, while kids build money confidence and skills in fun ways. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/Spotify. That's greenlight.com/Spotify.
Hey, guys.
Hey, man.
How's it happening?
Esteban.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Brendan. You back there, Brendan?
I'm here.
All right. Hey, how's it happening, guys?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I'm good. Yeah, everything's a-okay. Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
Welcome back, man.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'd like to say it's good to be back, but I think I'd rather be in Hawaii, quite frankly.
Oh yeah.
Don't blame you. Yeah.
I mean, and nothing against you guys. You know, but I mean,
you can
I'm
take
coming
a mic
down
out there.
I'm coming down hard. This weather is bringing me down hard.
Yeah, it got ratcheted up or ratcheted down, I should say. It's as cold as it's been in this season or whatever you want to say.
I mean,
but
when we left, it was still pretty decent here, and then. It's winter is here finally.
Yeah, buddy, sure is.
Just in time for everybody traveling for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. It's really going to screw things up. But I mean, glad to be back. But wouldn't mind waking up with an ocean on my back porch.
Sure,
not a bad.
I mean, who wouldn't, right? I mean, I guess maybe, except maybe like I don't know, somebody
who's really far inland.
Yeah, or some Captain Ahab. I'm sick of whales. I'm sick of the ocean. Yeah. I want to see another harpoon as long as I live.
Grass is always greener, isn't it?
Yeah. And the water always saltier. Mm. So, we're good. We're just settling into life here, and Matt's got a new he's got a place. He's going to be moving out in around December 20th, I think.
Oh gosh, okay.
Yeah. So, but today we have a full complement of the Matt Dahl family.
Mm-hmm.
So, he's divorced, but besides that, I mean, Matt and his kids are here, and they're going to be here for Thanksgiving, so that's great. Going to go pick up the Thanksgiving feast from the country club because they do a nice carry out, and they have a buffet, but Janet doesn't do buffets, which I kind of get actually, because they charge you a ton of money and then you have to wait on yourself. I'm like, but whatever. I mean, do we still go? Come on now. Come on, mouth. Come on. Do we
still on island time?
I don't know.
Your mouth can only say shaka bra, more shrimp.
Yeah, you got the coconut shrimp here, yeah? And a lava flow, virgin lava flow, yeah? Again, I have to say, I am very proud of myself for only putting on a couple pounds, though, over there, because
Could have been worse, huh?
Well, I mean, I really tried hard to exercise, every day.
Mm-hmm.
So, and, much of the exercise, I mean, it's fun, like snorkeling and, swimming in the ocean. And,
Sure.
well, I don't have to tell you guys I'm a surfer. And so, we stay in pretty good shape. My fucking knee is. Yesterday was the first day I had to wear long pants in a long time, except on the flight home, and I forgot to put some sort of Band-Aid on my knee or whatever. And so, by the end of the day,
Come from Alabama
with a Band-Aid on my knee. Yeah, yeah. Janet is a professed Band-Aid like freak. She likes Band-Aids.
Okay.
Yet she never buys Band-Aid brand, which I mean, I'll slap on a Curad if need be, but I'm not slapping on like a Kroger. A Kroger
You don't think
Band-Aid?
that you're going to get the right experience from that?
No.
You're worried about the coverage, yeah.
I'm sure it's, or even a Walgreens, I know probably all that stuff is made at the same place. I get it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I there's something comforting to me about that Band-Aid box.
Yeah.
And I recently, and maybe this is something you guys already know about, but in Hawaii at the Walgreens there, because they have Walgreens there.
They do?
Yeah, they do, but it's like a raft. You have to swim out to it.
I see, because of the water and the Hawaiian lifestyle.
It's like Waterworld, but it's a Walgreens.
Okay.
It's kind of cool. It's floaty. I went and procured some Bactine, which I'm sure we all remember from our use, right?
Spray on a wound.
A little bit of a sting, but
Sure, but that sting lets you know it's working.
Exactly. I think that was their tagline, wasn't it? If it wasn't, it should have been, dog.
Yeah.
You would have made an excellent Don Draper.
I had aspirations.
I think you would have been a good one.
I thought I could harness and I say this in lowercase letters with a quotes around it, my cleverness and my enjoyment of writing and wordplay, but without really the stick-to-itiveness like Brendan has to write a novel.
Yeah.
If I could just, peel off a couple of things in the morning, a couple of hot shots, make a shitload of money, get hammered at lunch.
A couple of ideas.
Yeah.
A couple of slogans. I'm done, guys. I'm done. I'm spent. I'm going over to Ricardo's.
As far as I got was really like, come to Sears and it's 2 for $1 this weekend. That's the extent of my ad life, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it was fine though. Helped me along. Came in at a good time, and I did it without any sort of degree or anything like that. Just BS'd my way into it.
You still, are quite good at turning a phrase and marketing and all that. So but there's another business just like radio that has changed so much. I mean, almost every big company is doing it in house now, and ad agencies are really struggling, and because Pat and Mike are in that game. So.
Yeah.
Luckily for Matt, people keep having heart attacks and falling, and buildings catching on fire. So he should be good.
That's to remain strong. That's great.
Just, booming business.
Smart move, yeah.
And now
he must pass these buffets and go, that's right, just keep eating. The more you eat, the more I work.
We got paddles in the car. What do you need?
Yeah. And then, price like, I'd love to see those cigarette prices go down. Get more people to have access to that stuff.
And with fentanyl now, of course, they're constantly, dealing with, overdoses and, I don't know who invented Narcan, but that person should win like the Nobel Peace Prize or something. Because that's kind of an amazing thing to see that in action, I think.
Probably some wing of Big Pharma did.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if it was a tinkerer in his basement.
There's like one dude at Big Pharma that's like, we ought to maybe we should try to do something to help people.
We should just cover
what
our
are you
ass
nuts?
on this, don't you think?
Yeah, right.
Helmet.
Cover our ass.
Yeah,
on
maybe.
Yeah. If we're going to keep selling the Oxy or whatever, shouldn't we have an antidote maybe just in case?
Yeah.
I don't know. If you want to work on it on the weekends, you can come in and work on it, but doesn't because they give the stuff away, so it's In fact, when I had my knee done, and they gave me Oxy, which I don't like, thankfully. It's because that seems like I could be one of those guys very easily. But for some reason, I don't like morphine, and I don't like that whole thing.
You like going up. You don't like going down. Exactly.
I mean, a little hashish every once in a while, hit the spot back in the day. I was opium-based, but, just a little bit. But the, I have to think, I'm thinking while I'm talking, should I say that? And then I say it, and then I've forgotten about everything else I was thinking about before I started thinking about whether or not I should say that. But
talking about pills.
Yeah. The Oxy. Even when I got Oxy for the knee surgery, for the pain, which I did take. I mean, it was necessary for a few days. They give you Narcan. Like it comes with it, like batteries included, Narcan included. Wow. In case something bad happens, you've got it at the house there. So
it's like one of those pens they give you, like a.
I honestly don't know. It might be a nasal spray. I think there's a bunch of ways to administer it.
Were you picturing a big dish, like a big cup of pens, like at a bank or something like that, Joe?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've seen them do those
grab a couple of Narcan pens on your way out.
Yeah, I mean, if they were giving them away. Well, I mean, when they hit a patient with that stuff, I mean, it's almost scary when they come back to life,
I know. It's like,
right? I mean, it's like,
and Matt and I don't talk about it a lot because he doesn't want to violate anybody's, HIPAA or anything. But, I mean, it brings, sometimes people need 2 or 3 of them. Mm-hmm. I've seen that on Patrol Live or, on one of the fine live, I'm going to call them second responder shows because as a second responder, I'm watching them.
Mm-hmm.
But
just in case. Yeah.
But nobody watches on Patrol Live except me, right?
Right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm recommending it.
Where's that at? Where can you find that?
Well, it's on Reels, which has turned into sort of a crime network. Like they have Court Cam, which is another great show where people like lose their shit in court.
Okay.
In states where they can televise the proceedings. People sassing judges who just keep giving them more days. Fine. Say one more word, it's another 60 days in jail. Fuck you, Your Honor. All right, that's another 60 days. And people will go from maybe just a month in jail to like a year and a half before they get out of their hearing. It's quite remarkable. Anyway, it's sort of like true crime is very popular now with podcasts, and I mean it really goes back to Dateline and 2020 and all that. Mm-hmm. So I don't care that much about true crime because it's usually the husband or the wife or the boyfriend. I mean, kind of always. But I do like the true. I guess, the policing and, I mean, sometimes I do think maybe sometimes they'll have somebody with just like a rock of crack and a stem, and there'll be like 10 police cars there. But I think that's because they all want to be on the show.
Oh, I see.
I don't think in real, like during the rest of the week that it takes 20 officers to wrestle down a crackhead.
Unless it's a super small town somewhere, there's nothing.
Yeah, well, they usually are. They're like, it's like, Butts, Georgia, which they you're in Butts, Georgia. You're in the crack. You're in the get it, Butts. You're in the crack of Georgia. It's like, yeah, we get it. And I'm a cracker. Anyway, I like to watch it on Friday and Saturday nights because it puts me to sleep. Because it's 3 hours. And
does it give you weird dreams, though?
No, because they end up just doing. There's a lot of chasing and whatnot, but there's not a lot of like big crime happening. It's mostly like somebody's tail light is out, and their car smells like marijuana, so they search it and stuff like that. What I really like watching, I like to watch the police dogs. Those dogs are pretty amazing. I mean, they can awesome. I mean, I saw one last week or the week before track somebody down to a garbage bin. He was hiding in a garbage bin. Now, I've seen that done before with the helicopter, with the heat sensing, infrared or whatever, where they can, get heat signatures off of people. But the dog was just like, it's going around, and it's got a nice long leash on it, so it can, do its thing. And finally, it sets up right next to this 90-gallon, garbage container with the lid on it, and they're like, "He's in the garbage can?" And the dog's like, "Yeah, that's all." Dude, I'm set up. This is what I do. This means he's in the garbage can. And then they opened the lid, and the dude was in the garbage can.
Wow-wee.
Yeah. And I think luckily for him, it had been garbage day recently because it seemed empty. So, but yeah, I know Tom Thayer's a big fan of the show. It's 3 hours. So usually I would say 90 minutes into it, I'm sound asleep. Okay. And, and I kind of savor it like a fine wine. If I fell asleep at the 90-minute mark on Friday, I'll watch the rest of that show on Saturday. And if I don't fall asleep, then I'll I'll break into Saturday's show. But if I'm lucky and I've been able to do, take all my sleeping powders correctly and whatnot, I'll have a little bit to look at on Sunday night too, which is just a great way to end the week. What? Ron. Yeah, people. Yeah. It's mostly people in the South, but they do have a presence with the Toledo Police Department. And there's, you think of Toledo, you think of Klinger on MASH, the Toledo Mud Hens. It's just
the John Denver song.
Yeah. I don't know that one.
Oh, sure.
About Toledo?
I know the ladies, Toledo, Ohio. I spent a week there one day. Sure.
Oh, okay. I guess I have heard that quoted anyway.
He gets off a 70s style zinger when he refers to the ladies of Cleveland as dogs at the end.
Oh, man. Oh,
yeah. From Mr. Mountaintop here, Mr. Good-natured.
I was in Cleveland. I was in Toledo.
But he's not exactly like, he wasn't exactly like Joe Handsome, so. Right?
Yeah, he was a little frog-faced fella, I'd say, to some extent.
Yeah, all right. You were in Toledo, Joe?
Yeah, I drove through.
Was this part of a roundup of you and your fellow aliens?
It was, yeah.
You and your fellow MI5?
I was driving through there, and I stopped at the stadium, at the Mud Hen Stadium.
Oh, sure.
To buy a T-shirt. I had to buy a T-shirt for a friend, and they had a game going on that night.
Big MASH fan was that person?
Yeah, beautiful place. Yeah, he was a big MASH fan, huge MASH fan.
Yeah, because that was Klinger. He was always talking about the Mud Hens.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful little stadium they have there. I thought about Brendan when I was there. I'm like, oh, Brendan would love this place. It's a small town, Midwest,
Yeah.
But absolutely. The town had nothing going on besides the baseball stadium. It was just
sure.
You could tell it was booming at some point and just quiet downtown, like everything kind of shuttered and
it's one of those buildings. Northern Rust Belt cities that's had its share of struggles for sure.
Yeah,
but it has a lot of crime. So
Glass City is what they called it. Mm-hmm.
Because Dow Corning. Was Dow Corning there?
Yeah, they must have made. Yeah, I didn't dig into it, but there were a lot of signs that said
you said there's nothing else to do. You didn't go down to the library and look anything up?
I was just driving
to Inquisitive Joe.
Bought a coffee there, I stopped by the local coffee joint because it was the only thing on the block. It was just like some guy just with a dream. Beautiful little coffee shop, but nobody around.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Interesting little town.
I actually have been to Toledo myself. On purpose. I went there to a friend of mine, the guy who was the general manager of the first station that I worked at, and was very helpful to me in getting my career started. He became a lecturer, like a positivity. This is in the 70s, so like a guru kind of guy. Like he would go around. And he was working for Redken, the shampoo. And he would go to various conventions with stylists and whatnot and give them, sell the product so they would have the product line in their salons, but also, to give them encouragement. And I drove from Detroit down to Toledo to see him. And I believe I stayed in I want to say it was the Commodore Hotel, although I know that's also a line from a Little Feat song. So I think that's from Dixie Chicken. But whatever. It was, it seemed like a nice enough town. But this was back in the 70s, I think, before it fell on harder times. So, but we certainly hope that it comes back.
We know somebody who lived in Ohio, and I think we'll be hearing from that
Joe Walsh.
at some point.
Yeah, we're going to hear from
Maybe he
Joe
can give
Walsh
us the down low on Toledo.
Ohio talk.
Yeah, I mean he's mostly a Cleveland boy, but I bet I bet you early James Gang stuff they went up and played Toledo. I would think. Yeah, we're going to talk to him. It's a week after our birthdays, but we're like we're. I don't know any. I don't want to. I'm going to say we're like girls and we celebrate our birthdays for a week, but I really don't. But I don't think that's just a thing that women do. I think there are some men who like to celebrate their birthday for a week. I'm not really one of them. You know me. It's my birthday. I get up. I surf. I go to Leota's to get some pies for my lady and myself. I talk to a chicken for a while about where my keys are.
That's a song. You're writing a song.
Oh, God. I swear to God, I can see the titanium in my knee now. This thing is, I might have to go to get some wound care. It's pretty, boy. I don't think it's that bad. And I keep insisting to Janet that I'm not going to stop. And she's like, yeah, you're stopped. You're never going to do it again. And I'm like, no, I'm going to get good at it.
Where would you surf next time?
I'm having a wave pool built in the backyard.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Not really, but
nice.
But I am going to practice getting up on a surfboard in the pool in the backyard. What are the odds that I'm going to hit my head on the side of the pool?
Oh, no, don't.
I think they're very good. They're good. Yeah. I would take, if I were you, I would, I would bet on me hitting my head on the coping of the pool, the side of the pool. So, because it's not just called the side of the pool, it's called coping because it's a special piece that you can't. The pools are they're built in a way where there's always something to go wrong.
Oh, okay.
It's like how people used to say that cars, were built, with planned obsolescence. Mm-hmm. Pools are definitely designed that way.
Yeah.
And, so there's always some, do we need to replace the deck or the coping or both? Well, yeah, and you might want to take a look at that tile, too, because it really has to kind of all go in at once. So okay. And your heater doesn't work, and your pump is broken. Okay. How much just to fill this thing in? And then it's always more. In our backyard, it's more because it's too hard to access our backyard because of we have security, we have turrets with the machine gunners and things like that. So, well, hi, Joe. Nice to talk to you. Haven't talked to you in a couple of weeks.
How's things at the bike shop, Joe?
Good. Slow time of the season, but it's good. It's normal.
Holiday gifts, though, aren't bikes? You grow up and
do you have big
everyone's got a bike with a bow on it in front of
those were the
tree.
Glory days. Those are the glory days of the business.
Like when people get cars that have bows on them, and or just for Christmas, there's always a lot of car ads where people are getting cars for Christmas. That seems like too much to get a car for Christmas.
That's a lot, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Or is it somebody who needs a car and you're just trying to pass it off as a gift to your wife?
Well, somebody who's super guilty about something, maybe.
Yeah. I got you a Lexus. And when I went to I'm leasing a Lexus currently. And when I went there to pick it up, I don't know. I mean, it was May, maybe, but they still had some big red ribbons around, and they do have them, but they sell them. You'd think if you bought a car,
they throw it in for free.
Yeah, you'd think, but it was like $200 for the big giant red ribbon.
No way.
Yeah,
really?
Swear to God.
Oh.
I was like, really?
And they're really trying to stick it to the working man, aren't they?
Oh,
I mean,
big red ribbon. Yeah.
And she said, "Do you want one?" And I'm like, What to surprise myself with my lease? Well, we have them if you want them. I'm like, yeah, no, that's okay. You just hang on to them. I'm sure you'll need them come Christmas time. But they really do exist.
I was talking to a lady the other day at the shop, and she said she buys her own gifts and she wraps them and she puts them under the tree for herself, and then she acts surprised at Christmas.
Okay,
but that way she always gets what
Does
she
she have
wants.
someone to act surprised in front of?
Her family, in front of her family,
okay.
but she's like, yeah, I've taken that off I told them not to buy me anything. I'm just going to buy it for myself, but I wrap it and I do the whole presentation. And
who do they think it's from then?
That seems very passive aggressively. Like, you people are not good to me.
Yeah, well,
not even that passive, really.
Tough to satisfy.
Yeah. I got my own presents and wrapped them because you guys let me down every year.
Yeah.
Well,
you got to do what you got to do.
Come up with a plan. Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do. But yeah, I mean, heck, Christmas back in the day used to be, that was, for
Bike
me.
Central.
Yeah. I got most of my bikes at Christmas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Get a nice, a Schwinn, a Stingray,
Mm-hmm.
just the regular with the coaster brakes. My brother got the orange crate. I was a little pissed off about that.
Man,
because it had the stick shift and everything,
Made in Chicago.
Yeah, yeah,
back in the day.
Schwinn, back in the day. I hung out a little bit with one of the Schwinn heirs, who was I believe, the guy that moved most of their business overseas.
Oh.
And I even said to him, of course I was drunk probably, but I said, "Are you sure that's a good idea?" And he's like, "Yep." And I haven't seen a Schwinn bike since.
Yeah,
I see Schwinn Airdynes, that the exercise equipment, but that's it. So
yeah, it's a department store brand now.
Yeah,
like somebody just bought the name and is making bikes under the Schwinn label.
What's the hottest bike right now?
Some sort of e-bike,
without
a doubt. Yeah.
Do you have a bike that's an e-bike and an e-cigarette all in one? That might be something to think about.
A little lighter.
Developing.
Oh,
you could.
Ride and vape.
Pull it out like a lighter,
right.
yeah.
Oh, I'm going trail vaping today.
Oh.
Like a vapor trail, but trail vaping.
Oh. Yeah, like that thing the guys that get busted for DUI have to blow into, like just coming out of the handlebar.
Breathalyzer.
They're one of those breathalyzer things, that turn on your car.
Right.
Built into the bike. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Right. Like it's a little tube that you could bring up,
Uh-huh.
And then, just biking and vaping. Something to think about, Joe.
New sport.
I saw something on Instagram yesterday where a person had a kitten inside, and I think a lot of these are set up. A lot of these animal things are set up, I think. Like, I'm not sure that the golden retriever really understood that the dolphin needed the boat to come unhook another dolphin from a fisherman's net or whatever, and then the dolphin came back with a fish. And then, every day, some of it seems fake, but it's still, even if it's fake, it's kind of a feel good, like, oh, that made me feel good, even if it might not be true. But I saw one where there was a kitten on the inside of a car on the dashboard, and there was some kind of a hawk trying to get at it through the front windshield. Yeah. And it really, the hawk looked super menacing.
Mm-hmm.
And it does like what they tell hockey goalies to do. It made itself big with its wings, like, check this out. And it gets a really mean look on its, in its eyes, and it's, it's got that beak and everything. And it was really trying to get the kitten, but the kitten was in the car. And I thought it was cute, except for the person, whoever's car it was, had their vaping pen also on the dashboard, which I took away a little bit. For me, it just took away some of the Americana.
Yeah.
Like I don't see Rockwell, having a vape pen on the dashboard if he's painting that.
Yeah.
Of course, because they weren't invented yet, but who knows? All right, this will be the last time that we play this, because we're not doing a show tomorrow, Thanksgiving, or Friday. And we'll be back Monday. So Monday will be December 2nd, according to my calculations, right?
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. So here is the final playing of the November Open. Let's all bow our heads and enjoy one last time.
Scumbag. Do I have the word fucker written all over my face? We have a problem. This is Steve Dahl Show.
Oh, no, she's still there. Rambo.
We're all listening China, buddy. Thank you, Director.
She walks like a bearded rainbow. Come on in. It smells like lavender in here. It's some sort of scientific miracle. Speaking of Q-tips.
Treason? You don't want to bring treason into it?
I can't seem to help myself.
They've built an empire on a game of 3-card Monty.
No way, Jose. Don't be so sexy. I thought I was doing the opposite. It was selfish and stupid. And people say I don't serve.
I just have a kind of a low-grade plague.
Your days are numbered. I might not be lovable.
Like the golden apple.
You guys want to hear me eat a Salisbury steak?
Good way to keep you busy.
I was trying not to make it about me. Very difficult. I was very disappointed in the size of the hole for the cream. You guys are bossy. We are the brave. When people tell you something's good, just go with it. It didn't work the whole time, but I acted like I fixed it. Yay! Check. Now? Alrighty. I'm going to miss that one. I like that one a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But then you always come back with something even better, Dog. How do you do it?
Huh?
Gotcha.
I was unhooked for a second there.
I just
had to put my sweatshirt on.
Oh, you
were saying something to me?
Finally, he's giving you something.
Oh, don't say finally. You don't know how much I compliment them or don't. Privately. And on the show as well.
Yeah, of course.
What did I miss, Joe?
What did we miss? Why isn't this being zoomed to us? You get it, you know.
If you want to watch me put on a sweatshirt?
Putting on a cute top. Yeah.
So there's a compliment paid to me, or did I just read into
I was going to miss the open.
Oh, okay.
Because I always do because I get attached to them because they're so good. But then you always come back with one that's better. So,
yeah. Thanks. Yeah, no, there'll be something as long as the funny is right there in the source material, which it usually is. We'll have us a fresh new open for December,
come Monday,
2024.
In the words of Jimmy Buffett. I'm looking at the lyrics here for this John Denver Saturday Night in Toledo.
Yeah.
And it's Saturday Night in Toledo, Ohio is like being nowhere at all. All through the day, how the hours rush by, you sit in the park and you watch the grass die. All right. So a little different than Rocky Mountain High. This is kind of like Midwestern Rust Belt low. But after the sunset, the dusk and the twilight, when the shadows of night start to fall. I'm reading it like it's a poem, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
They roll back, and what is a song but a poem set to music? They roll back the sidewalk precisely at 10, and people who live there are not seen again. Just two lonely truckers from Great Falls, Montana. I think this was written by a friend of his.
Oh.
And a salesman from places unknown, all huddled together in downtown Toledo to spend their big night all alone. And I don't see the part about the ladies here. I don't think I should read it.
I think it's the final line in the song.
And wives and wife and wet wife, let this be our motto. But let's not forget that the folks at Toledo unselfishly gave us the scale, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Toledo scale, like the butcher scale.
Yeah, that's right.
No springs, honest weight, and that's the promise they made to smile and be thankful next time you get weighed. And wives and wet wives, let this be our motto. Let the sleeping dogs lie. And here's to the dogs of Toledo, Ohio, ladies, we bid you goodbye. Oh, that is kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He would be... Had he not canceled himself in an experimental aircraft?
Mm-hmm. He's almost like a DJ.
Yeah. I got people trying to cancel me for something that happened 45 years ago.
Maybe the plane was made in Toledo. Maybe that was their long game revenge.
Yeah, I think he might have made the plane.
Didn't he build them? He was
most of these experimental aircraft, no company in their right mind would take on the liability.
Mm-hmm.
Once, Gary Meyer and I were up all night for some reason, don't know why, at Jerry Taft's house, the late, great Jerry Taft, the weatherman, who was a fighter pilot in Vietnam. And he hence liked to fly. But I think once you've taken off and landed from aircraft carriers and dropped napalm on, unsuspecting villages or whatever. Mm-hmm. Just flying is, like having a Cessna or something isn't going to be enough for you. So he was making his own experimental aircraft, but he was making it inside his condo, like a ship in a bottle.
Oh, right.
And I said to him, even through my haze, I said, dude, how are you going to get this thing out of here? He goes, I haven't figured that out yet. But when I do, you want to go for a ride? I was like, I don't think so.
I always remember that story. I every time I would see Jerry Taft, very serious on the, presenting the weather, I would think about him partying with you.
Oh, Taft, he could party.
Yeah, it was changed.
And then he would have to stop. He'd go, hold on. Because he had to do the weather on WMAQ when it was an all-news station, the radio station. So we'd have to sit there and be quiet while he did the weather. And I think he just made it up. I don't even think he knew what the weather was. Well, it's dark outside and probably cold. And, so be careful. And now back to, more news on Give Us 20 Minutes and We'll Give You the World on WMAQ.
I never
Radio.
looked at him the same after you used to tell stories about him. I'm like, that's a cool dude right there.
I mean, yeah. Oh, no, he was a great guy. He retired to Naples, Florida, and just for fun, because he got bored, he became an Uber driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I thought was
he was writing
cool.
articles about that or something. Didn't he do something?
I think so. I think there was an article written about him, but it was definitely chronicled. But then he had a heart attack and passed away. But he smoked a lot.
Oh,
so that I don't think that I think that hastened his demise possibly. Yeah. But I just thought it was cool that he was driving around Southwest Florida, picking people up at the airport and stuff.
Yeah,
a lot of Chicago people down there. It's like, hey man, Jerry Taft is our Uber driver. Yeah, I am. You want to know what the weather's going to be? Give you a full weather forecast on your way to the hotel. I mean. Sure, you can get it off your phone now. But the show, as always, brought to you by you because you are a subscriber. Thank you so much for that. And welcome to, we're picking up a lot of new people giving it the introductory offer.
That's
2
great.
weeks for $1, getting a lot of people.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah.
Please, we hope that you like it and you want to stay. And so thanks to all our subscribers. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. We are thankful for you, for sure. Mm-hmm. In fact, tomorrow when they come to me at the table, I'll say, I'm thankful for our subscribers. And the fact that I'm a bitchin' surfer.
I think people would appreciate that.
Yeah, I should not have released the one where I'm like standing all goofy-footed on the board, and you could tell I'm just about ready to go over the falls or whatever, or to wipe out. Sure. I should just have posted the one where I'm just sitting on the board looking cool. Mm-hmm. I think in an effort to have transparency, I feel that I might have damaged the cool image I was going for. But really, is there any way to? I mean. Is there any way to actually? I think I'm long past. I missed the off ramp for, looking cool or not. You know what I mean? Like I've done enough over the years to. I mean, everybody knows I'm just a fucking bonehead. So, right?
People were commenting. They were proud of you for getting out the.
Yeah, no, I know. Right, but. Yeah, no, I admit that I was better than I thought I was, but had I just left it with the picture of me sitting on the board, no one's going to know that I could just make up anything I want. Because, my mom and my dad and my brother passed away, so there's no one really there's no one to discount any of my stories. Oh no, I used to I was in a lot of youth championships. I mean, no one would believe that.
Yeah, I think people see through things like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't really care. I'm just proud of myself for having done it on my 70th birthday.
Absolutely.
It's going to make Christmas shopping for you easy for the kids this year. You know, they buy all your accessories. You get you one of those neoprene suits.
Sure.
Get you a GoPro to put on the tip of the board. All that stuff. You know what I mean?
A place for Rosie. Because Rosie has to be affixed to the boards because I'll be surfing with my dog probably.
Of course. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. David Hochberg, Team Hochberg, 855-56-DAVID, 56david.com, one of our fine podcast partners. Jonathan Heggie at Heggie Law, Jeheggie at HeggieLaw.com. Estate planning, 847-272-7360. Roast 2, order. Roast number 2, order. Mike Maskow, delicious freshly roasted coffee delivered right to your door. And that make a great holiday gift. And he's got gift certificates too, so you can let people pick their own bean. You know,
perfect.
Maybe give them like one bag and a gift certificate.
Yeah,
you know, I think you'll enjoy these. But there are so many others to choose from as well. I didn't want to limit your ability to try other stuff.
Yeah.
Fabrides Flowers, FABflowers.com, 888-885-2000. According to my calculations, we'll be receiving a Fabrides centerpiece today for our Thanksgiving table.
Perfect. Just in time.
Yeah. 8 I did that, right? It's 5/8/5/2000. Promo code Stever saves you 10%. And as we learned yesterday, even Steven will get you the discount, but I think it's easier for them if you just remember to put Stever.
Mm-hmm.
And 70th birthday party at Zany's sold out. That's going to be next Friday, not tomorrow Friday. What do we call the Friday after? Tomorrow's not Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday, but the Friday after Thanksgiving would that be next Friday or this Friday?
Yeah, it's just
to me. It's this
Friday after Thanksgiving,
right? Okay, but I'm still
Black Friday.
Well, no, I know there's other things to call it, but I'm just trying to get a clarification. If I said this Friday, if I said next Friday, or this Friday, which day?
Say a week from Friday.
All right, but people do say this and next sometimes, like I do, and then people get confused by me. So I'm trying to understand what to say. Like if I say next Friday, is that in 2 days?
Well, no, the show will be. The show's on a Thursday night, but you'll.
Okay, well that's something to make note of. If you come there if you come a week from Friday. Whatever they said to say, you would be too late. So don't do that. It's a week from tomorrow. So tomorrow's just tomorrow. I can say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thanksgiving. And then the following Thursday, it doesn't matter because it's sold out, but that will be at Zany's. That's coming up pretty quickly, I guess is my point.
Yeah, I can't wait.
All the listeners are freaking out. The people that bought tickets are freaking out right now.
Why?
Like, Thursday?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. No. I don't know. I don't know. You know, when I wake up in the morning, it tells me what I have to do for the day. That's really kind of where I'm at these days.
Yeah.
But it'll be a week from tomorrow, Thursday the 5th, and all sold out. Sorry.
Yeah.
But if you were trying to get tickets and you couldn't, but thanks to everybody who bought tickets. And I believe we're looking forward to this extensively, aren't we?
It's going to be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Buzz is going to be there for a live Virginia monologue.
That's right.
I mean, they're all live. I think you could tell by the unrehearsed nature of them that we're not spending a lot of time in the editing bay. But it's performed in front of a live studio audience, I guess.
Yeah.
FAB Flowers, yes.
Oh no, I thought. Sorry, I thought that was.
Well, I already did it. I guess I just wanted to make sure I said FABflowers.com.
Yeah, good to have that website. Are you making any appetizers for the Bears game tomorrow?
And gift memberships and merchandise available at Dahl.com. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Are you going to do any? I mean, Bears game 11:30 a.m. Right? So
I think we are. I think on Sunday, we just gotten home from Hawaii, and I was upstairs taking a little nap because I didn't sleep on the plane. And Matt went out. He went to Hooters and brought home a bunch of wings. And nice. he had a football party going for. He had one, up and running. And I feel like he's trying to bring back the Dahl family football party, which.
Oh, you got the helmet out? Did you get the helmet?
I don't think we didn't have the chip and dip helmet out on Sunday, but I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out tomorrow.
There's a new chicken place in LaGrange, Hangry Joe's Hot Chicken and Wings. I saw that announced on their LaGrange Biz, Instagram page. Yeah.
Oh, for wings and whatnot.
Yeah, hot chicken and wings, Hangry Joe's. Is that something that would appeal to you? Just by the name?
No, actually, the name is a kind of a turnoff.
What really? About it?
I have to be. I'm only going to like it if I'm hangry.
Well, maybe give it a shot.
All right. I mean,
it might be the first. Might be the first of a chain. Someday in the future,
maybe like the next Raising Cane's.
Right.
Yeah.
I've visited Cane's #1 recently, so this could be.
You went to the Mother Church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This could be Hangry Joe's #1, and you could be one of their original customers.
Okay. Maybe get my picture up on the wall or something like at Elwood's.
Yeah.
All right. Hangry Joe's. Yeah, I'm looking at it now, and it's cool. You can tell it's cool because they combo one is the chicken sando.
Ooh.
We don't say sandwich, man. We say sando. Wow, you guys are cool. Waffle fries and a fountain drink.
Oh, you like waffle fries, don't you? Or just waffles and fries separately?
I don't really like waffle fries. Am I alone in that?
I like them.
Yeah?
Yeah, depends.
Mm-hmm.
If it's well done.
I like Chick-fil-A,
Mm-hmm.
But when I get the waffle fries, they usually a fry should complement a meal. I feel that the Chick-fil-A waffle fries detract from it.
Gotcha.
Now, and maybe that's just me.
You like a crinkle cut fry?
I like a crinkle cut or a nice julienne cut fry.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you where they have some good fries, crinkle cut fries that they are hand cut every day, and that is Super Dog.
Mm-hmm.
They got some good fries up there.
Yeah, there you go.
Good fries up there. Anyway, where is this place? It's in LaGrange.
Yeah, it looks to be, I think on LaGrange Road, just by their Instagram picture, but I can't tell.
Okay.
I'll find out.
I'm sure I can find it.
Yeah, it's not.
I'll be arrested for loitering. But I'm already on a short leash with the LaGrange PD anyway. So
wait, there might be other Hangry Joes. This might.
Oh yeah, this is a chain, big chain.
Oh, okay. All right, I was excited for LaGrange to have the first Hangry Joes.
Yeah, no, it looks like they started on the East Coast, Jersey, Brooklyn, Jersey.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. How hot do you want it?
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Yeah, but it looks like there's a bunch of them, but that doesn't mean it's not good, right?
Yeah, it must,
Often that's an indicator that it is good.
Yes, because people are like,
the people have spoken.
I wish I could get this near me. Well, it just so happens that you can. What's your net worth? Well, maybe you'd like to be a franchisee.
Yeah.
So, So, but I think Matt he's a Hooters guy when it comes to wings.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he I like going to Hooters too. Because it's, is it still a restaurant? I'm not even sure, but sort of it is. I mean, enough, right?
Yeah, I think depending on where they're advertising, they either play it up or play it down.
He said he had the hottest Hooters waitress help him that he's ever had, and I was like, "Can I go with you next time?" And he looked at me like, "No." You're happily married. Am I? No, of course I am. Of course I am. I am. And I heard a really interesting thing about and I might have read it on Instagram, which my brain is starting to turn to mush. But the reason people get married is because, and I understand being in love and all of that, but ultimately you want someone who bears witness to your life. Right? Because that's kind of, I mean, like only Janet and I really know what our lives are like. Right? And
me.
Yeah, well, you have a come on, you have an idea of what it's like. You think, but I don't think it's what you think it is.
Oh, come on!
But it's cute. You keep trying.
Okay.
Keep trying.
The big velvety, cape they put on you in the morning. Big.
No, but I mean, cool somebody who knows your trials and tribulations and all that, So, I went to the urologist yesterday. I got to have another biopsy and stuff, and it's good to have somebody that's been around. I've been around. She's been around. We've been together for almost 50 years, so.
Yeah.
It's we bear witness to each other's trials and tribulations and joys and things like that. So I just thought that was kind of an interesting thing about marriage that I'd never really thought about,
Well,
sure.
Then it gets,
but they also bear witness to your really bad, mood swings and he had mood swings. He had them.
He was a dick.
There's that part.
Yeah. But that's okay. I mean, it is what I am. What I am.
There you go.
That's all that I am. Popeye the Sailor Man. So yeah, I don't know what we have planned, but I feel that Matt has something in mind for the Bears game. Which starts, I think, at 11:30, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
I know Tom and Jeff and the Zarang brothers and everybody, they're already up in Detroit because Steve Zarang, or Little Z as they call him, the guy with the parabolic mic on the sidelines, he's always in charge of their where they're going to eat.
Right.
All right, sure, yeah.
And he asked me about the best place to get Detroit pizza. And, it has to be within like 10 or 15 minutes of the hotel or Tom won't go. And he asked me while we were recording yesterday, and I said, stand by, stand by. And then I forgot.
Oh, no, you left him hanging?
Well, okay, but wait. Yeah, I did, but not on purpose. And last night when I was trying to make sure I had completed all of my assigned duties, I saw that I had left Steve Zarang hanging, which I don't like to do because I really like the Zarang brothers.
Yeah.
And, of course, Tom and Jeff and everybody. So I didn't think they'd be there till like Wednesday, right? But they clearly went in Tuesday and last Tuesday, yesterday, whatever. And the place I recommended was the place I sent them a recommendation for Buddy's downtown, and that's where they went. And they loved it. So
the birthplace of Detroit style pizza, right?
Buddy's. There's a Buddy's and a Shields, and that's kind of like the Uno and the Douay. That kind of like which came first,
right?
But they're both excellent deep dish pizzas. You get that with a Greek salad. Comes in the big giant salad bowl, and Janet and I I'd say would go to. We kind of alternated between Buddy's and Shields, and I'd say we went at least once a month when we lived there. Yeah, so, but so they went, and I believe they had a good time. So,
Paul Ziggy Zarang did sound for us as he always does. Sonic 45 when we played at Hey Nani on Sunday.
Ah. Nice.
It's cool, man. The guy dials it in.
Oh yeah, he's good. He
never tells me to turn down.
No. Why would anyone want you to turn down?
Well, everybody would, but
I know
he knows what to do.
Oh, you're the.
I'm loud.
Well, I don't know. I think that you're good. So the good people should be turned. I should be turned down.
Well,
hey, Doug,
or off even.
I heard Matt Spiegel pumping that show a little bit on the score. Before it happened. And one thing that I realized was he started talking about the kind of music that you guys were going to be playing, and I thought, wow, Doug never mentions what type of things you'd be covering, and it was really interesting.
Well, it's our own stuff. Yeah, we play original stuff. The cover that we did is by a group called The Call.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think we've covered other artists before. That's mainly one we have in the set. But yeah, it's our.
What did you hear that surprised you, Joe?
It was just the type of music. He was just talking. It was like I just never. Sometimes Doug mentions the bands, but I don't. I think some people like people that are listening might get turned on by some of the stuff that you're doing. You were talking about the kind of music that you.
And it's mostly original.
That's all. Len is the one. Len writes the songs. Yeah.
Oh, for Sonic 45.
Yeah, we got two albums out. So
I was thinking of Courtesy Patrol. Is he in that?
No.
Matt Spiegel?
No, he's not in that.
I need to get like a murder board with you at the top and all your bands.
All the different bands that you play.
Some strings that go together, from one thing to the other. But yeah.
And what begat what?
Yep.
Probably at the top it would be the Slugs begat. You'd be at the top, and then Greg would be next to you, and that begat the Slugs, and then from there. And,
maybe I could do that.
A murder board.
Rock Family Tree. You ever remember those things that guy used to make all the time?
Yeah.
Those were cool.
Yeah. That's going to be Joe Walsh calling us right now. Hello? Hello,
Good morning.
Good morning, Joe. How are you, buddy?
I'm okay.
All right, I got Dog and Brendan and another Joe on here.
Hey,
happy belated birthday, Joe.
How you doing?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yes,
yeah.
Joe and I, we share one. We chatted last Wednesday. We had a nice little chat, I thought.
We did, and you were surfing.
That's right, because I'm a surfer now, because I took one lesson, so I'm claiming to be.
But you always were, shirt-wise.
Right, I know. I thought if I'm going to keep wearing the shirts, I should at least,
if you get aboard.
Yeah, you're right. Make an effort. Make some sort of an effort.
It's always nice to call you, Steve, because I know all the guys there, but I've never met them.
You have met.
You met us.
You met Dog and Brendan at WLS. I think you and Dog you were showing Dog how to do a lick on the guitar.
We were jamming together.
Oh,
that was a highlight for me.
And then Brendan's the guy with the deep voice that always goes out during the breaks and gets a sandwich.
I know Brendan. How could you not? You know who Brendan is as soon as he says something.
Yeah.
That's right. Thanks, Joe.
And Joe is he's a friend who's on every Wednesday.
Yeah. Hey, Doc, do you still play that lick?
Well, I'll tell you what I play, Joe. Hold on. See if you figure this out here for me.
Get his guitar.
See if this is okay.
Well, you haven't played anything yet.
Oh, you can't hear that?
No.
Oh. Can't hear me.
Oh, dear.
That's all right. Sounds great.
I think
Thanks,
he was properly playing the chords to Indian Summer.
Yeah, well, I don't have to hear it to know.
Is that what you tell the monitor guy? I'm fine. I know how they go.
No.
Yeah.
No, well, good. I'm glad he's still playing guitar.
Oh yeah,
yes.
He's quite. He plays a lot. He plays out a lot. He's a working musician.
Most guys that I show a lick to never play again. They just say, "What's the use?"
Yeah. Well,
I still have a pick. The pick that you gave me, Joe.
It
says Joe. You do?
Says Joe Walsh on one side, and can I share what it says on the other side?
Yeah.
Says "fuck you."
Yeah.
Joe gave me one of those, and I quit playing guitar. I thought that was like,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's the hoop you jump through. That's when you put it away or you keep playing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right before I called, Steve, I was trying to. I was thinking of the 21st century. a lot of people don't agree lately, and Steve, you and I we pretty much agree on everything.
I think we do.
I was thinking that, so I don't think we've ever had an argument.
No.
Yet.
No, well...
It's 21st century. We'll probably disagree about something. Not really.
I don't think so.
No. See, you just disagreed with me.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. No, but we pretty much agree on everything. I don't think I know anybody like you.
Yeah, I don't know too. I mean, yeah, even with my own wife, I don't agree with her as much as I agree with you. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Right back at you.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
Right on. We were talking last Wednesday, and I could hear your wife, Joe's wife, came into the room. He goes, "That's just my wife. Don't worry about it." I was like, "Okay, fine."
Yeah. She comes in and straightens up.
Yeah, she comes in. Yeah, mine is like the fixer. She comes in and right, like in Pulp Fiction, I guess. What was that? Yeah, what was that?
Or Ray Donovan.
Ray Donovan, exactly. Yeah, more like
kind of that fixer.
Yeah. Now, getting back to licks for just one quick second.
Okay.
I have seen a YouTube of you showing how to play. Oh boy. Life
in the Fast Lane?
Nope.
Yeah,
I've seen that one. That you used to do that to warm up, and was it Henley or Fry went, "Hey, what is that?" And you said,
"Yeah, it was Don."
Yeah,
no, it was Glenn. It was Glenn.
He said, "I'm just warming up, man." He goes, "Well, that's like,
that
seems like a song."
Thing. When you see people, sometimes they'll pat their head and rub their tummy. Like coordination thing. Yeah. I was doing that.
And does it?
And I just have this lick where it's the same thing on a guitar as patting your head and rubbing your tummy, just to warm up, so that everything between my brain and my fingers is talking to each other.
Yeah.
And there's a couple speed bumps in there.
Yeah, there are, yeah.
If you can get those worked out, then you're ready to play. So Glenn walked by, and he came in and he said, "What is that?" And I said, "Well, I'm patting my head and rubbing my tummy on the guitar to get ready to play." And he said, "No." He said, that's an Eagles song."
Okay.
Yeah, I said, okay. And then he went and got Don, and the rest is history.
Yeah. And it is, one of the best Eagles songs. So, Life in the Fast Lane.
Well, it's not bad, yeah.
No, it's not bad. But you forced yourself now every night to have to do your difficult warm-up on stage.
Well, yeah, but I spent hours trying to think up another one. And I haven't yet. And it's been 30 years, but that's okay.
Now I have no warm-up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So what's going on there?
Well, I want to ask you a question about a lick. And it's a Led...
yeah, let's get back to what you were... Yeah, okay.
It's a Led Zeppelin lick that people don't play correctly, and I'm trying to remember what song it is right now, but it's escaping me because now I'm, a septuagenarian, so I'm going to be forgetful.
Probably a whole lot of love.
Yeah, but it is because there's a bending of one of the strings or something, right? Yeah. So, which I saw the video of that. I thought, well, that's cool. And of course, Joe would figure that out. And then I read that you gave Jimmy Page the Les Paul that he played that on in the actual session, or sold it to him, or whatever. Is that true?
Sold it to him.
You gave it to him. You gave it to him.
Well,
or he stole it.
I knew Jim from the Yardbirds. I had gone to see them play several times, and one time I snuck backstage and introduced myself and then I was just some guy then.
Really?
But later on, well, the James Gang, Led Zeppelin opened for the James Gang.
Wow.
Whoa.
Well, maybe it's the other way around, but their first album wasn't even out yet.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody knew who they were. All they knew was the Yardbirds.
Right.
And they had this guy, Robert Plant, who nobody knew who he was.
Right.
And it was their first tour, and their album was just coming out. And that's where I said, hey, do you remember me? I introduced myself. I snuck backstage. And then he connected the dots. And he had just heard me play, so we got along great from then on.
Yeah, well, it's pretty cool that you get to call Jimmy Page Jim, I think. Yeah. Right?
Well, not to his face.
No? Okay.
Yeah, you don't like that so much.
But you did give him that guitar, though, right?
Right, and he says, well, you know, the Yardbirds, I used a Fender Telecaster, which he is a famous one, that he played for all the Yardbird songs, like Train Kept a Rollin', you know, from that movie Blow Up. Yeah, I mean, way back.
Yeah, Over, Under, Sideways, Down, I think was one, right?
He says, I can't use a Fender, I can't use, like, a Telecaster for
Led Zeppelin?
For Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work. I need something bigger sound, like Les Paul. And he said, I can't find one. And they pretty much didn't exist in England.
Ah.
I mean, this was before they were undiscovered. They were like, if you go into a music store, they might have one lying around in the basement.
Right. Just because of Les Paul and, you know, his music in the 40s and 50s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was just undiscovered.
Yeah.
At that point, we all went British.
Yeah.
And we were all getting Voxes and stuff, and whatever the Beatles played. So he said, I can't find one, because the only time he was in the States is when he toured.
Right.
And honestly, he didn't have access to. There were no real collectors and sellers back then.
Right. Most music stores were like record shops that had some guitars.
Well, yeah, or family owned, and pawn shops is where you found the good stuff.
Really?
Yeah, and so I happen to have two of those. One I found in Ohio, in a guy's basement at a music store, and I got it for $850. And the other one, I think, a guy named Ed Seelig in St. Louis had one. He was a collector, and I got that for about $1,500. And that's what they were worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I have two Les Pauls. Why don't you take one? And if you like it, use it.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
And so he gave me, I think, $1,600. No, $1,800 because he had to pay for my plane flight. To take it to him.
Sure. Yeah.
And that is what he calls number one. That is the body of work of all Led Zeppelin albums.
Yeah. So he actually did play a whole lot of Love Lick on that guitar. On the recording. No?
Oh, he had played a Telecaster on that.
Okay.
On that first album, I think, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was good for recording, but live they couldn't do it. They couldn't have John Bonham playing drums like that.
Yeah.
And Robert Plant screaming like that. And have a Fender Telecaster, you might as well have a ukulele. So he went to big old Marshall amps.
I got you.
And Les Paul, and then it was Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
And that worked out okay for him. That worked out okay.
It did.
Yeah.
In terms of other classic guitar sounds that you are responsible for, did you not give Pete Townsend the Gretsch guitar and the Fender, I'm not sure what the model is, Vibrolux, and the volume pedal that he used exclusively on Who's Next?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. You're shaping the face of American music.
I mean, what a sound.
Well, there you go. James Gang again. We opened for the Who when they premiered the Tommy opera in Europe.
Wow.
And a bunch of crazy stuff came out of that.
Yeah.
I like to say, Keith Moon decided he liked me.
Right.
And that took a couple of years off my life.
Yeah. And a few hotel rooms as well.
Well, yeah, we stayed up for a week one night. And he decided he liked me. Anyway, all that stuff. So, way after that, after they had done Tommy, been there, done that.
Right.
And I was talking to Pete, and he said, I can't write anything. I can't come up with any ideas. I don't know what to do. And I said, Pete, you're using. Well, he used a Gibson SG.
Like the one that
P90 pickups. That's what he used for Tommy, and a big high watt amp.
Yeah.
High watt amps they were like Marshalls. They're a little cleaner, but they were really loud. And if you turn that guitar down, you could get really pretty sounds and almost like acoustic sounds.
Mm-hmm.
It got real clean. And so, the overture to Tommy and all that stuff.
Right.
That's what he had been using, and that's what he was trying to write on, and couldn't get any ideas. And I just said, man, you're cemented to that guitar and that amp. And if you want to play Tommy, that's a magic combo, but that doesn't work for much of anything other than Tommy.
Yeah. Right. So
I had this great Gretsch 6120, and I sent it to him with a 310 Bandmaster. It's old tweed. It's an old tweed Fender that's rare, but it had 3 10-inch speakers. I sent those to him, and guess what happened out of that? The Who's Next?
Who's Next? Yeah.
One of the greatest creative outputs of all time is
that worked out
when he started.
Yeah. And he was stuck before that.
He was. He didn't stand a chance. No, he didn't. I mean, that's not a good writing combo, but if you have to play Tommy live, that's the only chance you got.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Huh. That's wild.
That's awesome.
So, what do you, when you write songs, what do you like to write on or with? Is there one particular guitar?
I have I have an acoustic that I use a lot, and I guess a Stratocaster.
Yeah.
Which is what Clapton played, and Stratas are real good. I mean, everybody has at least one Strat.
I even have one. Can I play?
Do you?
Yeah, it's right behind me. Where it should be, unplugged.
Well, show me a lick.
I don't.
That's stupid. Play me a lick.
I'm not really. I don't have it. I don't have it hooked up to anything. So, but I'm not.
Well, never mind that.
And plus, I can't really. I'm too nervous to play a lick in front of you right now. So, but I do have one. I do have one.
Yeah.
And I believe Dog's guitar of choice is the Telly. Right?
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe. The
Les Paul in 1950 something, 53 maybe, and Leo Fender at the same time. Leo made the Telecaster, and Les Paul made the Gibson Les Paul guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And to this day, with all the technology and all of that, nobody's been able to top those two guitar designs.
Exactly right.
And since the 50s, right, or early 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Joe,
they were like both. You know, they had a little shop out in their garage, and they were like, golly.
That sure sounds cool.
Yeah, there's no science in this.
So the Eagles have extended their Vegas residency into 2025. I was wondering how is it different playing at the Sphere than anywhere else live?
Yeah.
Were last week we were talking because Joe is a ham. You're not offended if I say not only are you a rock god, but you're also a nerd, like a ham radio nerd.
I'm a nerd.
Yeah, which I am too.
Ham radio, and that doesn't offend me.
Okay,
that's a compliment.
Yeah, good. And so the Sphere itself has how many thousands of speakers pointed it in everywhere, so everybody gets a perfect mix.
Nobody knows for sure, but it's approximately 154,000 speakers
behind these little LED things.
Behind the screen, which is 180 degrees wide and as far up as you can look down to the floor. That's how big the screen is. And behind that is 154,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wherever you sit, there's speakers pointed at you. So there's no PA system. There's no, if you hear a band, they have the PA system on the left and the right, and sometimes they hang shit from the ceiling to cover the balcony,
Right.
There's none of that. They're built into the walls. And so they really don't have to turn it up that loud, and everybody hears great.
And everybody hears, the perfect mix, too, right? I mean...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds fantastic. Well, that's all well and good.
Right.
But there's some very non-musical things that have to happen to pull that off. And one is we're on stage, but we don't have any amplifiers. We're connected to our amps. Our amps are backstage in sealed boxes. So you can't hear them.
Wow.
And we can't hear them. But there's a mic in the case. It's like a road case. there's a microphone there, and that microphone goes out to the house sound mixer. And what we have, they're called in-ear. They're like headphones, but they're called in-ears. You can see at award shows and stuff, people have things in their ears.
Yeah, like hearing aids. They look like hearing aids.
It's exactly what it is, but they're sealed. They're sealed. There's no ambient noise. They're sealed tight, and you hear everything through those. And usually on award shows, they don't work.
Right, you always see people flipping them out of their ears.
With their ear like they have an earache.
Yeah, they get this thing out of my ear. It sounds terrible.
They can't hear.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have to use those. And there's no monitors on stage. And
that's what kees the sound.
There's a big plexiglass wall around the drums. And all of that is mic and sent out to the main house guy. So we're not making any noise. You couldn't hear us play, except we can.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all inside our heads.
And so, like, and like they have to keep the guitars isolated like that and stuff, so they can control the sound as precisely as they do, right?
Yeah. Well, here's the deal: to process all of that from the stage out to the hall mixer, who's really good. Then it has to be processed by computers, and then it's fed to 154,000 speakers. Each speaker has its own amp. So to do that, there is a 300 millisecond delay.
Okay.
Is the signal.
Gotcha. Because they want to sync it up so that it sounds right everywhere in this giant sphere, right?
Yeah, it takes that long. It takes that long to process it and distribute it. Now, 300 milliseconds is, well, it's like if you're at a baseball game and you sing the national anthem. Yeah, well, it's terrifying. First, you hear the left field part of it,
right,
coming back to you,
right,
at the pitcher's mound, and then you hear the right field echo, and then you hear center field because that's further. So there's 4 of you when you're singing.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody has trouble singing the national anthem, because you don't know which one you are. Okay? I'm just saying that because if we don't have those in-ear speakers, the headphones, it's like singing the national anthem.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Last week when we were talking, I've seen, Jan and I are coming out there to see a show for sure. And,
yeah, good.
And so, that, and now that you've been extended, it's going to make it even easier for us to figure out a way to do that.
Yes.
But you said, and I've seen pictures, and there's a giant U up on in this sphere, and with all kinds of crazy lights and effects and stuff, and then you look down, and there's like you guys look like little ants on the stage.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, and
well, look, this is it's a virtual
reality, I think.
Reality, yeah, it is.
Yeah. So Joe said he was looking back at at the screen, and he could see himself, and he was, I don't want to take your story from you, but I think you were concerned about the size of your nostrils.
No, I was impressed.
Oh, okay.
First, about the third or fourth show, when I gave up trying to hear anything, I started looking at the screen, and it is a virtual world.
Yeah.
It's that big.
Yeah.
It's not movies and stuff. It's like drone shots above cities,
Yeah.
And drone shots like for Rocky Mountain Way. It's a special drone that's above the back range of the Rocky Mountains.
Wow.
And you see it 180 degrees from as high up as you can look to the floor, and you're there.
Wow. And do you ever get motion sick or anything, or do you guys?
Some people do. Yeah, they have a tent for that. No, some people really do.
Yeah, I would take some Dramamine, I think, before I went.
Yeah, so I decided I would turn around and check it out, and it's amazing because I'm looking down at the Rocky Mountains, and so when you play a solo or something, they'll put a picture of you, or like if Don's singing Desperado, they'll have a picture of him performing it, but it's a nice thing that you can watch him, but it's on a little part of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And so I turn around, and there's me, and I'm playing something, and holy shit. I had like a 5-foot nose. And I go, look at my fucking nose. And Deacon Fry comes over, he says, Joe, you're supposed to be singing right now. Joe, you can't watch it.
Thanks, Deacon.
We got to look straight ahead.
Yeah.
You can't watch it and play guitar, too.
Right. So you forgot to sing because you were like,
one or the other.
I'm hovering over the Rocky Mountains right now. And you're supposed to be singing, Joe. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are over the Rocky Mountain way. The Rocky Mountain.
Yeah.
There.
I mean, it sounds incredible. I have to see it. It seems like the ninth wonder of the world or something.
Well, it's 21st century, at its best.
And then the guy who built it is the guy who runs Madison. His company is Madison Square Garden. So
yeah,
and he spent like over $1 billion on it, right?
More than that.
Yeah. And didn't you tell him he was crazy?
Yeah. Yeah, I said. He said, "What do you think?" And I said, "I think you're fucking nuts, Jim." But he did it anyway.
Yeah, and I mean, people seem to love it. I mean, I've spoken to people who have been out there to see you guys, and they say it's like transformative. So it is. Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, it is 21st century technology at its finest, and it works really good with a 20th century band.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
so you're an analog man and a digital man.
Yes.
With a 5-foot nose.
Hey, Joe.
Well, I'm not sure how big it would, but it was big. It looked like an elephant.
Yeah, Joe, our Joe had a question?
Yeah, Joe, you mentioned Rocky Mountain Way. You did that. You performed that with Daryl Hall at his house.
Oh yeah, Daryl's house.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you if that hair, his hair, he's got like an amazing head of hair. Is that like as impressive in real life as it is on his show?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect. He had perfect hair. Who was that guy in Hawaii 5-0?
Jack Lord.
Jack
Yeah.
Lord, yeah.
Remember, he could be fighting three guys and his hair would be perfect.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what Daryl's hair is like.
And he doesn't get any of that hair in the food when he's cooking for you after you guys jam, right? That's
Well, there was none in my food.
yeah. Okay, good. That's,
I looked, believe me. Yeah. No, that's his hair.
yeah.
And it is his hair. It doesn't come off.
No,
He's got one of the great voices of, I mean,
Yeah. He's got great hair and a magic voice.
yeah.
You guys seem to have like a really good time when you're doing that. I mean, it you know, a guy, you know, you guys kind of came up together in the business. Was it as much fun doing that with him as it looked?
Well, yeah, but Daryl's house is a great place. It's a house in the woods in New York State, but he's got a team there. He's got like a really good recording truck with really good people and really good film guys. And the magic of it is, almost always the first take is for like stupid shit like camera angles, or they weren't finished doing the mic check in the truck. So it's up for all those people. But Daryl's house, they're good.
Yeah.
So the first take, which is usually the best, they got it. You're done.
that's
And
nice. That's
when
smart.
you got that going for you, you can really relax. There's no technical, they don't stop you in the middle of a take, which was the best you ever played. Wait a minute, we have a technical problem. None of that.
Well,
So, you and the band is just great. So you feel that vibe when you show up.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, it seems like it. Everybody seems to have a really good time on that show.
I was going to ask you, you talk about first takes and stuff. The Eagles, known for meticulousness, I would say, in the studio, but are there a lot of first takes that exist on your records? From, whether it's a solo or a vocal take or a backing track, or do you have that kind of, does that, factor into your work?
I wouldn't say there's a first take.
Yeah.
We work songs up.
Yeah.
Well,
it's kind of like the Beatles show, where the Beatles movie, where you just take a week and play it a couple times every day, and it turns into a song.
Gotcha.
There's no. I'm sure we have first takes recorded.
Yeah.
Well, so
usually, I mean, usually in the studio, the first take, you haven't written a song yet.
Right. Your things come to life as you bounce them back and forth and hammer out the arrangements. Yeah. Gotcha.
So that's different. If you know the song, you've been playing it forever, first take is a really good thing to try.
Yeah.
Except most of the time, they're not ready for you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. After you just completely nailed it.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Let's get this one on tape, guys.
Yeah.
Ready to try a real one?
All right. So this is a go-to story for me, but I want to ask it. I want to ask it in this context today. So when you guys were at Criteria in Miami recording Hotel California, and you and Don Felder worked up and laid down what is heard on the album, the guitar solos for Hotel California. That was essentially a first take, right? Or close to it?
I would say yes, it was. I can neither confirm or deny what you're asking.
Yeah, and then I believe Don on his way out to dinner said you guys can do better. And then if I,
no, he didn't say that.
What did he say?
He said just try it one more time.
Okay, all right. So he's more politic about it. Yeah.
You want a what?
What?
What's wrong? Oh no, nothing's wrong. Don't change a thing. Just try it one more time.
So
Which we did.
Yeah, I thought you faked trying it one more time. But you can neither confirm nor deny that as well, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Let me just say that the first take is the one we use.
Yeah, okay. Did he come back from dinner and say, see, it sounds better?
Well,
you can neither confirm nor deny that either. I understand.
Right.
I understand.
Right. You know where I'm going with that.
I do 100%, sir. I do. Absolutely.
Yeah. And came back from dinner and said, that sounds much better. And
that's great.
There you go. That's that story.
Yeah. And Simzik was in on it too, right? The engineer producer. I mean, it was everybody. You and Don and Bill were all like, we got to keep this one. This is the one. I know you can neither confirm nor deny that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when he came back from dinner, we all congratulated each other. I don't know why, but we.
Well, turns out it's a pretty, classic, and I don't know. It's like one of the best guitar sections of all time in any rock album that I've ever heard. So.
Well, I'll humbly say thank you.
Yeah. No, I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's just you nailed it.
Beautiful construction.
You nailed it. So
yeah.
Which is it's like, go have some dinner. Grab something to eat. We'll keep working on it.
Yeah, we'll fix it. For
I don't mean to cause any dissension within the organization. But people can see. You guys you do like 2 weekends a month, right?
Yes.
In December,
Friday and Saturday for 2 weeks every month.
And that's been extended all the way through April 12th.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is that's
well,
that's
it's
pretty amazing.
It's a residency. The deal is when you two did it, they'll probably go back and do it some more next year because they have their show on a hard drive. Everything you're going to see. Mm-hmm. It's a big hard drive, but yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, you watch ticket sales, and if they're strong, you add another weekend, and at some point, it'll probably slack off. And what you do then is you rotate some songs. You pick songs where the least best songs video-wise and songs that just aren't making it in this format. Mm-hmm. We probably need to add a rocker in the first third of the set. We're kind of just covering Eagle songs for now. Mm-hmm. But when you take a break, you revamp the show, you realign the video stuff, and if we're going to change songs, we'll have to give them 3 weeks to program that.
Right.
And then, ideally, the next time you play, it's not the same show.
Right.
It's a different show. And that's the secret to keep people coming. Because if they go again and it's a new show, with different stuff to look at and a couple of songs switched around. That's the longevity of it.
Yeah. Well, that makes perfect sense. And I mean, that worked for the Grateful Dead, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't remember what we did last time anyway, so we'll just do a new show for you.
That's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, if for people that want to go, and I know you didn't necessarily call to promote this, but if Eagles.com has a complete listing of all of the show dates, tickets, travel packages, and even a VIP package. So.
Oh yeah, and Sphere too.
Oh, the Sphere. Yeah, right.
If you go to Sphere, I'm sure we have the dates listed on the Eagles site, but the Sphere will have all of that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, it's and so another funny thing that Joe said to me last week was, because I said, "Well, do you just fly home?" After, and he goes, "Yeah, this is the closest thing I've ever had to." A real job where I have to show up at the same place over and over.
Yeah. It's the closest thing to a job I've ever had.
But it's cool, right?
And, yeah. I mean, that's okay, I guess. It's about, my grandparents would say, it's about fucking time you got a job.
Yeah. Well, and as you said, you don't have to have 15 trucks, traveling around the country, setting up stages and all that. It's you walk in, they hit a button, and it's your hard drive is on, ready to go, and off you go.
Yeah. For a lot of us, touring is too big of a mountain to climb. If you're a big band, you've got to have a big production.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not necessarily a band, you've got to have a bunch of dancers out there.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think Madonna would.
Yeah, it wasn't
over good just standing there holding the mic.
Right.
You've got to have production and dancers and stuff. That's just the way it is. And that's so expensive now to take that across the country. And you spend so much time traveling and stuff. It's just as good as it gets to have like a residency to where the audience comes to us. It's so much easier, and I'm sorry, but we play so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and it's state of the art. I mean, everything is state of the art. The sound, the video.
It's exactly. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Every night.
Yeah. And I'm looking. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's not a bad hall. You're having a night where it sounds terrible because you're playing a hockey rink.
Right. Yeah, no, and there are, the shows are quite heavily sold out. I was just kind of leafing through here, but there are still really good seats, really close up seats that are still available. So, and they do have like a hotel and a VIP experience package too, which seems like it would be fun. So
yeah, well, it is an experience. It really is. It's not just a concert. It's an event or a happening, or you'll never forget it.
Yeah. No, I mean, just a regular, at United Center Eagles show were pretty unforgettable. So I can't even, for you to be this blown away by it, it's got to really be good.
Yeah, and I wasn't at first. I don't, I like a big loud amp behind me, and monitors, and I like, it's really different. I mean, I like looking. If I want to turn around and look at Henley and pay attention to the drums, I like that. Or if I want to look over and see Vince while he's playing, I like that. But no, all of that is inside your head, all at once. So you have a tendency to like introvert and just stand there and look straight ahead. And after about 6 shows, I said, okay, this is all non-musical, but it's what it is, and I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to be able to play that way, because I swore I never would.
Right.
But, okay, and I've got to start working the audience.
Yeah.
So I've been able to move around and go around to other musicians and stuff, because the tendency is just to like go inside your head with the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes,
and look
that
straight
makes
ahead, and you look like we might as well be a wax museum, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's the tendency to do it.
Yeah. Well, you're so isolated.
The way we're wired.
Yeah, you're isolated from everything, kind of, really. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And that's not really what the rock and roll experience has in the past always been about. So it's the opposite.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to work that now.
Well, I bet, and I have not seen it, but I've read reviews and talked to people who have seen it, and you're pulling it off. You figured you figured it out, whatever it was, and I didn't see anybody complaining about it ever. So it was probably maybe it's just more you getting comfortable with it, but it seems to be working.
Now, are you going to be wearing one of your Hawaiian shirts?
If you would like, I'll do, you know.
Well, yeah, that way I'll be able to pick you out in the audience.
I'll wear something really loud.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have a shirt commissioned with your nose on it.
I think that's the only kind of shirts you have, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I've been trying to, be a little bit more low-key lately, but, yeah, I think for an Eagles a Sphere concert, yeah, I think I have just the right shirt. I have just the right shirt for that. Just the right shirt. All right, I just said,
I talked your head off, you guys, but
no, this has been great.
No, yeah,
we haven't talked in a while, and that's the show so far.
All right, I want to go back to guitars and writing songs for just 1 second, and if you don't remember, that's cool. Life's Been Good. What did you write that on? What did you write Life's Been Good on? You remember?
Well, various guitars.
Okay, all right. Because
various guitars. If you listen to it, there's various guitars, but I didn't have any words.
Huh.
We had the whole album done, and we had that track already recorded, but I had no words.
Huh. And what inspired you to come up with those words, other than the fact that you needed words?
Keith Moon.
Well, I just had all these things I had written down.
Yeah.
That I didn't really mean for them to be the words, but I couldn't top them.
Well, I think it worked out okay.
Yeah.
I think it worked out okay. So, that's an important lesson for everybody who's involved in any endeavor, probably, but certainly in a creative endeavor to, when you think of something, make a note.
And that was that was the song Joe was showing me, because I was overthinking it. I was like, what happens at this breakdown part? I couldn't find I thought it was a key change, and he just said, no, it just goes from A major to A minor. Showed it to me there, and it was great. So, very
and
good.
this and that, and as much as I really love this part, that's another song. I can't use it.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. You put it all out on the table.
Yeah.
And start putting the pieces together.
Keep the parts lying around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
And Joe, I just want to say, you've been like part of our lives, and I talk about like the listeners of the Steve Dahl Show. You've been, part of this show since, as long as I can remember, a teenager. And
since the 80s.
When
early
you used to
80s.
fill in, you and Rick used to fill in, and I just feel a closeness to you. Every time I see you, you're just like Steve. You're part of this family. And have you ever
exactly?
Do you notice a kinship with Chicago, like that? When you come to Chicago, because of that connection with Steve.
Yeah, from the early days.
Mm-hmm.
And Howie and all the old, every part of Steve as he developed.
Yeah.
I've been riding shotgun.
Yeah.
And I don't talk to just anybody for an hour.
No, I know. I know.
No. I mean, those shows when you used to do the shows.
I don't care what the format is.
Now,
you used to fill in for a full week. I mean, you were really, we really look forward to that.
Another one of my favorites, and then I'll let you go. J.D. Souther, who just passed away, and co-wrote New Kid in Town and a bunch of great songs.
Best of my love, yeah.
Best of my love. But when you were on back in the day, when you were filling in for Gary and me on the Loop, JD would call in with the L.A. traffic report. Right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Those were.
Well, he had been up for a couple of days, so he had a good idea of what the traffic was.
It was just great stuff. You're. I know you like. I know you love radio, the medium, and you did some great things with it when you were on with for us and with us and for us and all of that. And I love you, brother. And
well, I love you too. And you know what? It's important that we keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, as I said to you last week, you have been a really big influence in my life, and especially in getting sober and all. And, you're like a big brother to me. So I hope that's okay.
Well, yeah. And we're not done yet.
No, absolutely not. Are you kidding?
Yeah. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It might as well be us.
Yeah, that's right.
And you more specifically. I'm not in I'm doing the show inside of a small globe right now. But it's like it's dark in here and I can't see anything.
Well, come to the Sphere. That's a little bigger.
Yeah, we are definitely going to do that for sure. And I'll, we'll get that worked out. But thanks for talking to us. Happy birthday, happy belated birthday. I'm just so happy for you that everything, your life is going so well. So.
Well, thank you. I'm amazed. Yeah, I'm 77. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. I mean, when I was in Hawaii and I was 70, it was like, oh, you don't look 70, everybody said. I'm like, oh, cool. And then when I got home here and it's bleak and it's cold and now I'm feeling 70. And but on the other hand, as I don't think anybody would have taken the over on us in terms of life expectancy. So.
Oh, no. A lot of people lost money on us.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What? He's 77? Yeah, pay up, man. He's 77. No way.
Still alive?
And thriving. Yeah. All right, buddy. Well,
you keep doing what you're doing, all you guys.
Thank you.
It's great to call up and be able to plug right in.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's always a pleasure to have you on, and people love it. And you are welcome, as I have said for decades, you're welcome on this show anytime you feel like being on. So.
All right.
And,
well, we'll talk again after you come to the Sphere.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be perfect. Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, buddy.
Okay, you guys.
All right.
Thanks, Joe.
I love you, man.
Thank you, Joe.
Love you.
Thanks, Joe.
Love you all.
All right. Bye, brother.
Bye.
Bye.
That's the bomber right there.
That's the bomber.
That's the bomber.
Awesome.
That's probably unfair for me to ask him about guitars because it's been a while since he wrote those songs, and it might have been before he got sober. But it's just interesting giving Jimmy Page the Les Paul, giving Townsend the was it a Gretsch?
Yeah,
because he ran out of ideas after Tommy.
The work.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. That's like he's behind the scenes influencing all these people because, he's not only a great guitar player and, had been noodling on the guitar since he was 9 or whatever, but also the nerd in him knew about these different products and things, So,
yeah,
he knew where to source things and he knew what would make things sound. He knew enough about his instrument that he was able to take guys that are very accomplished players and help them move their careers forward. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, he's a insightful dude.
Yeah, and so I know everybody loves him, and you go to an Eagles show, and the whole show is great, but when he gets out there and does his tunes, the crowd goes wild.
Yeah,
and so I know he gets a lot of credit for all of that, but there's a lot of stuff that he has done that nobody knows about. Not just getting people guitars, but helping people, get their lives straightened out and stuff, myself included. He's not walking around bragging about stuff. He's a very humble, awesome dude. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I did freak out when he wanted me to play something. Thank God I wasn't plugged in.
Yeah.
I'm sorry he couldn't hear you. I don't know what happened there, but
that's okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I just like, oh no, please no. Why did I even say I have one in the room with me? It's in the room as a decoration. It's like a Christmas ornament or something. I'm not meant to play that. All right. Well, Joe, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving to all.
Doc, Brendan, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving.
Can't wait to talk to you on Monday and find out, how it went, how your turkey days went down.
Right. Yeah. Good gravy to all.
Good gravy to all.
Mind your giblets.
And also with you.
Yeah.
Keep calm and carve on.
There you go.
Little sweatshirt I'm working on. All right, guys. Have a good one. Thank you.
Thanks.
Adios.
Adios, amigos.
The Steve Dahl Show is done right now.
Okay. Well, that was a pretty good show, I think. And I try to release one every month, but we do one every day. And if you like what you just heard, you're going to like the everyday show. Once again, Dahl.com/promo $1, 2 weeks behind the paywall. Normally $10.95 a month. Check it out. Thanks.